Today when I woke up, I was so confused and surprised because the first episode of Crystalized Part 2 just released. And this, at least for me, is something weird because it just leaked from China. It's not from South Korea, that I thought it was Korean, but it's not, it's Chinese. So I want to discuss it because some people translated it, and I'm going to let's start with this video. I really enjoyed this episode a lot because it's so amazing, but let's start. The intro changed for this episode. We can't hear the Weekend Whip, but we can hear the song that Harumi sings to Lloyd. It's weird, but that's how it sounds. This is I think it's called episode chart. Here it is. And well, the episode starts with Harumi. Her story, her parents, her other parents, all of that. We even can see some things from Sons of Garmadon, from Haunted, and we also see the building scene. It's something weird, but we can even see her not so alive at all. You know what I mean? But okay, it's something weird. But after that, on her mind, we can hear the Overlord, the Golden Master, the Crystal King, the Darkness Bringer, all of those names he is. He says that he can bring Harumi back to life if she becomes loyal to her. She obviously accepts, and then we can see her on all of that debris and all of that, like, rest of buildings, It's amazing because we can see her there. It's something that we would never expect from Lego. And also with her is the Crystal King on a small crystal that I would like to call a seed. She is powerless and so weak, so she can't put all of that debris out of her way. So the Crystal King gives her strength and power, so she can be strong enough. Now the Crystal King tells to Harumi to bring him to the Oni Temple. This is something interesting. And now she puts him on the middle side of that stone thing, and the temple starts to get crystallized. It's something so nice to see. It's like visual details. I love those visual details. Then the Overlord says like, "Oh, you trusted on Garmadon and he failed. Now trust me and I'll never fail you." And Harumi is a little bit scared because she's dealing with the Overlord, so, I would be scared too. She goes to Shintaro because she needs Benchstone to build an army. That's what the Crystal King says, so she talks with Vangelis. She's a little bit angry with Vangelis because Vangelis just invited to Ninja, and he says like, everything's gonna be okay, I'm this cold sorcerer. He's such a corrupted politician. And that happened on season 13 of the show. On Master of the Mountain, we can see the ninjas entering the palace and Harumi hiding at the back. That's such a thing. After that, we can see her on the first episode of Seabound. I was right, Harumi was in Seabound. And that scene is from the first episode of Seabound. We can see her a little bit angry because all of that Benchstone just got away because of the ninja. I would be angry too. And that means that image that leaked some days ago is real. It was from Seabound. I'm so excited. This is something good for me. Now we are at the present. Lloyd is trapped and he's like fighting with Harumi a little bit, and he says, "I went back to save you." Lloyd went back to save her. He was trying to get her back. He was cleaning all that debris. He was looking for her. This is such a detail. I really love this. And Lloyd is using this nostalgic moment to steal the keys and to free himself. This is meh. But then Mr. F appears on his back and he's like, no, you're not going anywhere, my buddy. And then Harumi tells to Lloyd that she's going to the monastery to steal the 4 golden weapons of Penjitsu. Then she talks to the Crystal King and he's about to appear. And that is when Lloyd is gonna meet the Crystal King, I guess. And that is the end of the episode. This is such an amazing episode, really. I'm so amazed because it's a lot of things to talk about. But also, this episode is on Chinese, not on Korean as I thought. Here you can see the small calendar I made last video. You can see on Korea, South Korea, we'll get episode 14, which is the one we are missing here, on August 28th. Then on English, New Zealand, we'll get 13 and 14 on September the 18th. And on Netflix, on all the languages, from the 1st of October to the 15th of October. I don't know the exact release date because they said early October. I'm actually a little bit scared because I really hope that this season doesn't get leaked on YouTube as the first part did, because I really would like Crystalized to be like 2 episodes every week, because it would be such a nice dynamic for us content creators, because there's not that much content on the same time, because that struggles me a lot, really a lot. Also, the intro changed on Korea. We can hear the Spiders Design song, I think that's how it's called, but we can hear that song instead of the Weekend Whip. So that means we'll hear that song on the intro in English. I'm so excited to hear that because that's such a big opportunity for an intro. I really hope it's good because on Spanish I really have really low hopes. Really, it's like my hopes are on the ground for the Spanish version of the intro. Well, that's all I have for today's video. I'm so excited for the rest of Crystalized because it's slowly being my favorite season. Really, it's starting to be my favorite season. And I really like the treatment Ninjago is getting again because it's something that I appreciate a lot. If you like my content and you don't want to miss any video, you can subscribe on the red button down below. It's completely free and it means the world to me. That's all I have for today's video. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next video that will be like tomorrow because really there's a lot of things to talk about. And I'll see you on the next video. I'm Gato and let's finish this video. Bye!